Hysilens is here, and she revived DoT and Honkai. Together, we're going to break down her full kit and see exactly how she works. And I'll tell you right now, if you love damage over time teams, Hysilens is going to be your new obsession. Let's start with her kit. Technique: Oceanic Abode. After using her technique, Hysilens creates a moving special dimension for 20 seconds. Enemies inside become enraptured. They will not attack her, they follow the dimension. And when battle starts, each one has a 100% chance to get 2 random damage over time effects. It's crowd controlled before the fight even starts, and gives you the upper hand by applying debuffs immediately. Talent: the Sea Siren sings. Whenever Hysilens uses a basic attack, skill, or ultimate, she has a 100% base chance to inflict one of the following: Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, or Shock. It prioritizes applying different types. Each effect lasts 2 turns. Wind, Fire, and Lightning. 25% of her attack per turn. Bleed 20% of the enemy's maximum health, capped at 25% of her attack. She's a damage over time queen. Every move she makes spreads status effects, and Bleed is especially brutal on high health enemies. Skill: Overtone Beyond Undercurrents. Deals 140% of Hysilens' attack as physical damage to all enemies, and has a 100% base chance to make them take 20% more damage for 3 turns. This is massive, a full team damage amplifier, and it targets every enemy. Whether you're using damage over time or burst units, this makes your entire team hit harder. Ultimate: Dance of Raging Tides and Devoured Souls. Deploys a zone that lasts 3 turns. While active, enemies inside suffer 15% reduced attack and 25% reduced defense. Deals 300% physical area damage. Every time an enemy takes damage over time, they also take an additional instance of physical damage over time equal to 80% of her attack. The zone disappears if Hysilens is knocked down. This is the core of her kit. It amplifies all damage over time effects and adds new ones on top. Enemies basically take extra punishment just for being infected. Let's take a look at her traces. Banner of Conquest. At the start of combat, Hysilens automatically creates a zone with the same effect as her ultimate, lasting 3 turns. Free value: you get her strongest mechanic from turn 1 without even using your ultimate. Obol of Grandeur. When other allies attack, Hysilens has a 100% base chance to apply one of her damage over time effects to the enemy. This is passive chaos. Your whole team helps her spread status effects. She becomes a passive DoT applier. Strings of Pearl. For every 10% effect hit rate over 60%, Hysilens gains 15% bonus damage, up to a maximum of 90%. Perfect synergy. You already build her with effect hit rate, this just gives you massive scaling in return. Now, her Eidolons. Eidolon 1, why my heart grieves, you inquire. When using her ultimate, if the enemy has damage over time effects, Hysilens immediately deals 150% of that damage over time again. Also, every time she deploys a zone, she restores 1 skill point. Great early Eidolon. Extra damage, plus skill point refund, both extremely useful in her playstyle. Eidolon 2. Why the waves roar? You entreat. While the zone is active, all enemies get 20% reduced all-type resistance. Big universal debuff. Makes any kind of elemental team hit harder, not just physical or damage over time-focused teams. Eidolon 4? Behold, for what does time flow? While the zone is active, the Strings of Pearl damage boost applies to all allies. Nice bonus. Turns your effect hit rate investment into a team-wide damage buff. Not game-breaking, but a great addition if you already reached this point. Eidolon 6. When will you return? Sunken One. The zone is enhanced. Her physical damage over time trigger count increases by +4. When she inflicts Wind Shear, Bleed, Burn, or Shock through her talent or Bubble of Grandeur, there's a 100% base chance to inflict a second, individually calculated damage over time effect of the same type. This is the damage over time apocalypse. Double bleeds, double burns, more triggers. E6 turns her into a DoT machine. So what do we think? Hysilens brings back damage over time in a big way. She's not just a support, she's a full damage enabler with area control, pre-battle setup, and a crazy scaling loop. Her base kit is already great, and with just Eidolon 1 or 2 she becomes a serious threat. Let me know in the comments. Are you pulling for Hysilens, or saving for someone else? Subscribe for more honest kit breakdowns.